A penny from 1964. Most people say it's old, but not rare. But what if I told you some 1964 Lincoln pennies are selling for hundreds, thousands, and in rare cases even more? This is not clickbait. This is not imagination. This happened because 1964 was one of the most chaotic years in U.S. coin history. Shortages, metal panic, mint pressure, and mistakes that were never supposed to exist. Today, you'll discover the real value of the 1964 Lincoln penny, what really happened inside the U.S. Mint, and why collectors are paying big money for a coin most people still ignore. Watch carefully, because this penny could already be in your collection. What is the 1964 Lincoln penny? 140 to 530. The 1964 Lincoln penny is officially called the Lincoln Memorial. Said basic information. Year 1964. Country United States of America. Designer Victor D. Brenner. Obverse Abraham Lincoln. Reverse Lincoln Memorial. Composition 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. Weight 3.11 grams. Diameter 19 mm. Edge plain. This is important. Backhand index pointing right. 1964 pennies are real copper coins, not zinc. That alone makes them special. Classical building. Where were 1964 pennies made? 5:30 to 9 o'clock. 1964 Lincoln pennies were produced at 3 U.S. mints. 1 Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, produced over 2.6 billion coins. Most common. 2 Denver Mint, D mint mark, produced over 3.7 billion coins. Heavily circulated. 3 San Francisco Mint, S mint mark, proof coins only made for collectors. Mirror-like finish because billions were made. People assume they are worthless. That assumption is wrong. Crossmark. Why most 1964 pennies are worth only a few cents. 9 to 11 o'clock. Let's be honest. A normal 1964 penny, that is, heavily circulated, scratched, dark brown, no errors, backhand index pointing right, is worth 3 to 5 cents, mainly for copper. So how did some sell for big money? The answer lies in what happened in 1964. Police Scarlight. What happened in 1964? 11 to 1530. 1964 was a coin crisis year in America. Here's what happened. Silver prices exploded. People started hoarding coins. The U.S. Mint was under extreme pressure. Machines ran non-stop. Quality control dropped. Congress even allowed the mint to continue striking 1964 dated coins into later years. This chaos created fire rare mint errors, fire unusual strikes, fire coins that should not exist. Collectors call this the 1964 mint madness. Collision. Most valuable 1964 Lincoln penny errors. 1530 26:00 green circle keycap 1 1964 double die obverse penny, one of the most valuable varieties. Look for doubling on. In God We Trust. Liberty. Date 1964. This is not where. Money bag value $300 to $3,000 plus higher in mint condition. Green circle keycap 2 1964 off center strike penny design is not centered. Some coins show missing date. Partial Lincoln face. Money bag value $100 to $1 $200 depends on severity. Green circle keycap 3 broad strike error. No rim. Coin appears. White or flat, no raised rim. Money bag value. $200 to $800 plus. Green circle keycap 4 clipped planchet error. A piece of the coin is missing. This happened before striking, not damage. Money bag value. $100 to $600 plus. Green circle keycap 5 die crack and cut errors. Raise metal cracks or blobs. Collectors love dramatic examples. Money bag value. $50 to $500 plus. Severe cuts sell higher. Green circle keycap 6 wrong planchet error. Extremely rare. Some 1964 pennies were struck on. Foreign blanks wrong metal planchets. These coins should not exist. Money bag value. $5,000 to $15,000 plus. Verified only. Gemstone 1964 proof. Lincoln penny. 26:00. 28:00. Made in San Francisco. Features: deep mirror finish, sharp details. Sold only in proof. Sets money bag value. $5 to $20. Normal $500 plus with proof errors. Chart increasing condition equals everything. 28:00. 31:00. Grading changes value completely. Important grades: MS65, MS66, MS67. Rita 1964 penny graded MS67 red can sell for hundreds to over $1,000. Why? Because copper coins rarely survive perfectly. Magnifying glass tilted left. How to check your 1964 penny. 31:00. 33:00. Do this carefully. 1. Check mint mark. 2. Inspect letters for doubling. 3. Look at edges and shape. 4. Compare weight. 3.11 G. 5. Use magnification. Warning: never clean. The coin cleaning destroys value instantly. Money bag real sales and collector demand. 33:00. 34:30. Verified auction records show error coins selling for thousands. Rare planchet mistakes hitting 5 figures. High-grade copper pennies breaking records. This is not hype. This is collector demand. The 1964 Lincoln penny looks ordinary, but history proves something powerful. Value isn't about age alone. It's about history, metal, mistakes, and rarity. 0.1 chaotic year. 0.1 copper coin. 0.1 small mistake. And suddenly, big money. So don't ignore your old pennies. Check them, because the next valuable coin might already be yours. A penny from 1978. Most people look at it and think, that's not old enough to matter. But what if I told you that some 1978 Lincoln pennies have sold for hundreds, thousands, and in rare cases, even more? No gold and silver. Just one ordinary-looking penny, and a series of mistakes the U.S. Mint never planned for collectors to find. Today, you're going to discover the real value of the 1978 Lincoln penny, what really happened at the U.S. Mint that year, and why collectors are paying big money for a coin most people still spend without checking. Stay with me, because this penny might already be sitting in your pocket. What is the 1978 Lincoln penny? 140 to 530. The 1978 Lincoln penny is officially known as the Lincoln Memorial. Said basic information. Year: 1978. Country: United States of America. Designer: Victor D. Brenner. Obverse: Abraham Lincoln. Reverse: Lincoln Memorial. Composition: 95% copper, 5% zinc and tin. Weight: 3.11 grams. Diameter: 19 mm. Edge: plain. This is important. Backhand index pointing right. 1978 pennies are solid copper coins. This was just a few years before the U.S. Mint switched to zinc. That alone gives this penny long-term interest. Classical building. Where were 1978 pennies made? 5:30 to 9 o'clock. 1978 Lincoln pennies were produced at 3 mints. 1 Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, over 5.5 billion coins. Most common. 2 Denver Mint, D mint mark, over 4.2 billion coins. Widely circulated. 3 San Francisco Mint, S mint mark, proof coins only made specifically for collectors. Because billions were made, people assume they're worthless. That assumption is a big mistake. Crossmark why most 1978 pennies are worth only a few cents. 9 to 11:30. Let's be honest. A normal 1978 penny, that is, heavily circulated, brown in color, scratched or worn, no errors, backhand index pointing right, is usually worth 3 to 5 cents, mainly for copper value. So how did some sell for big money? The answer lies in what happened during production. Police Scarlet. What happened in 1978 that changed everything? 11:30 to 15:30. By the late 1970s, copper prices were rising. The U.S. Mint was pushing machines to the limit. Coins were being struck at extremely high speed. Speed creates mistakes, and those mistakes created fire rare errors, fire unique varieties, fire coins that should never have existed. Collectors later realized that 1978 produced some of the most dramatic modern penny errors. Collision. Most valuable 1978 Lincoln penny errors. 1530, 26:30, green circle keycap. 1 1978 double die obverse penny. Very important. This is the most famous 1978 penny error. Look for strong doubling on "In God We Trust." Liberty date: 1978. This doubling is clear and bold. Not wear, not damage. Money bag value: $300 to $2. 500 plus. High grade examples sell for much more. Green circle keycap. 2 1978 off center strike penny. The design is not centered. Some show partial Lincoln face, missing letters or numbers. Money bag value: $100 to $1. 200 depends on how off center it is. Green circle keycap. 3 broad strike error. No rim. Coin appears wider than normal. Flat edges. No raised rim. Cause collar die failure. Money bag value: $200 to $900 plus. Green circle keycap. 4 clipped planchet error. A piece of the coin looks bitten off. This happened before striking. Money bag value: $100 to $600 plus. Green circle keycap. 5 die crack and cut errors. Raised cracks or blobs of metal. The bigger the crack, the bigger the money. Money bag value: $50 to $500 plus. Extreme cuts sell higher. Green circle keycap. 6 wrong planchet error. extremely rare. Some 1978 pennies were struck on. Foreign coin blanks, raw metal blanks. These coins should not exist. Money bag value $5,000 to $15,000 plus. Professional verification required. Gemstone 1978 as proof Lincoln penny 26:30, 28:30, made at the San Francisco Mint. Features: deep, mirror-like finish, sharp details, never released into circulation. Money bag value $2 to $10, normal $300 plus, if proof error or perfect grade chart, increasing condition and grading. 28:30, 31:30, condition changes everything. Important grades: MS65 red, MS66 red, MS67 Rita 1978 penny graded. MS67 red can sell for hundreds to over $1,000, even without errors. Why? Because copper coins tone and damage easily. Perfect survivors are rare. Magnifying glass tilted left. How to check your 1978 penny. 31:30, 33:30. Follow these steps. 1. Check mint mark. 2. Look closely for doubling. 3. Examine the edges. 4. Weigh the coin. 3.11 g. 5. Use magnification warning. Never clean. The coin cleaning destroys value instantly. Money bag real auction sales and demand 33:30, 34:30. Verified collectors have paid thousands for strong double dies. Premium prices for dramatic errors. Big money for top grade copper pennies. 1978 is not too modern. It's underrated. The 1978 Lincoln penny looks ordinary, but history tells us something powerful. Value is not about age alone. It's about mistakes, metal, and survival. 1 copper coin, 1 fast machine, 1 overlooked error, and suddenly, big money. So don't ignore your pennies. Check them, because one of the most valuable coins you'll ever find might say 1978. A penny from 1982. Most people would say, that's nothing special, just a penny. But what if I told you that one small change in 1982 created some of the most valuable modern pennies in U.S. history? No ancient coins. No gold. No silver. Just confusion, metal panic, and a mistake here the U.S. Mint never wanted collectors to notice. Today, you're going to discover the real value of the 1982 Lincoln penny, what happened inside the U.S. Mint, and why some of these pennies are selling for thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. Watch till the end, because this penny might already be in your hand. What is the 1982 Lincoln penny? 1:45 to 6 o'clock. The 1982 Lincoln penny is officially called the Lincoln Memorial. Said basic information. Year: 1982. Country: United States of America. Designer: Victor D. Brenner. Obverse: Abraham Lincoln. Reverse: Lincoln Memorial. Diameter: 19 mm. Plain, but here's where 1982 becomes special. Backhand index pointing right. 1982 is the only year where 2 different metals were used for pennies, and that changed everything. Firecracker. Why 1982 is one of the most important penny years ever. 6 to 10 o'clock. By 1982, copper prices were exploding. It cost more than 1 cent to make a penny. The U.S. Mint was losing money, so the Mint made a historic decision. Police car light, the big CHANG, they switched from 95% copper pennies to 97.5% zinc pennies with copper coating, but the change didn't happen overnight. Both types were made in the same year. This created confusion, chaos, and history. Classical building. 1982 penny mint locations and types. 10 to 1400 hours. 1982 pennies were struck at 1 Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, 2 Denver Mint, D mint mark. But here's the shocker: backhand index pointing down, backhand index pointing right. There are 7 major varieties of 1982 pennies. The 7 types. 1. 1982 large date, copper. 2. 1982 large date, zinc. 3. 1982 small date, copper. 4. 1982 small date, zinc. 5. 1982 D large date, copper. 6. 1982 D large date, zinc. 7. 1982 D small date, zinc. Warning: important. Backhand index pointing right. There is no officially released 1982 D small date copper penny. And that is where big money begins. Police car light. What happened that made the 1982 penny worth big money? 14 to 1800 hours. During the metal transition, old copper blanks were still in machines. New zinc blanks were added. Dies were changed quickly. Quality control struggled. This caused fire. Mixed metals fire. Wrong strikes fire. Coins that should not exist. Collectors later discovered something shocking. Gemstone. The legendary 1982 D small date copper penny. 18 to 2200 hours. This is the holy grail of modern pennies. Why it's special. Denver Mint small date design made of copper, not zinc. Weight 3.11 grams. Officially, this coin should not exist, but a few do. Money bag. Real value $10,000 to $25,000 plus 1 sold for over $18,000. This is one of the rarest modern U.S. coins. Collision. Other valuable 1982 Lincoln penny errors. 2200 hours. 27:00. Green circle keycap. 1 double die errors. Doubling on liberty. In God we trust. Date 1982. Money bag value $300 to $500 plus. Green circle keycap. 2 off-center strikes. Design is shifted. Money bag value $100 to $200. Green circle keycap. 3 broad strike errors. No rim. Coin appears wider and flat. Money bag value $150 to $800 plus. Green circle keycap. 4 clipped planchet errors. Part of the coin missing. Money bag value $100 to $600 plus. Green circle keycap. 5 wrong planchet errors. Penny struck on foreign blank. Wrong metal blank. Money bag value $5,000 to $15,000 plus. Balance scale. Copper versus zinc. Hautio check 27:00. 30:00. This is critical. Weight test. Copper 3.11 grams, zinc 2.5 grams. Sound test. Copper rings, zinc sounds dull. Warning, never scratch the coin. Warning, never clean the coin. Damage equals value destroyed. Chart increasing condition and grading. 30:00. 32:30. Grades that matter. MS65, MS66, MS67. Read a high-grade copper 1982 penny can sell for hundreds even without errors. Professional grading is key. Money bag real auction sales. 32:30. 34:00. Collectors have paid 5 figures for rare copper. Errors thousands for transition mistakes. Premium prices for perfect condition coins. 1982 is not just another year. It's a turning point. The 1982 Lincoln penny looks simple, but history tells a different story. 1 year, 0.2 metals, 0.1 mistake that created legends. Most pennies are worth 1 cent, but a few are worth life-changing money. So check your change. Check your jars. Check your pennies. Because the most valuable penny you'll ever find might say 1982.